That's me trying to push my brows together. Like I can't do it. So that's super weird. I thought I'd just give you guys a little update on my Botox treatment for migraine and how it's going, what it was like, what I've noticed since then. If you're new here, hi, my name is Marissa. I share about all things chronic illness, including chronic migraine, psoriatic arthritis, and fibromyalgia. So first off, the approval process was like really long. We applied 2 different times and were denied and had to appeal again, but I finally got it approved by my insurance. They approved 4 treatments of 31 injections. They start the injections in the forehead, and I also got some in my temples, back of my neck, and the tops of my shoulders. Again, there are 31 injection locations. They used a little numbing spray on me when they did it, but let me tell you, it was not numb at all. They hurt so bad. It stung. It like doesn't dissipate. It's like you can feel it like under the skin at first. It's like a little like raised bump. As soon as she did the first one, like literally the first injection right between my eyebrows right here, it started bleeding and it started like spurting blood like crazy for some reason. And I normally don't get woozy. My boyfriend does, my fiance. That's the second time I've done that today. I'm so bad. My fiance. Anyway, he got really woozy, started to pass out, and nurse had to like bring us like juice and snacks and stuff. We got us all cleaned up. I was fine until I saw it like dripping down my hand in my water bottle, and I was like, ugh. And so then we got that all cleaned up. We got it under control. We did the other 30 injections after that. It definitely hurt. I was comparing it to like the nerve block injections that I've had in the past, but those were only 16, and I feel like it hurt pretty much equally, and I didn't get a lot of relief from the nerve block.
How was it?
That really hurt. I don't know if it hurt worse than the nerve block. Maybe not worse, but there were more of them. Instead of 16, there were 31. They still sting a lot. They sting a lot. The needles didn't hurt as bad, but hopefully it helps. I'll do anything at this point for that. Anyway, it was pretty painful. I also got a migraine cocktail while we were there since I was currently migraining. So they went ahead and gave me that. So we had an 1.5-hour drive each way. So I fell asleep on the way back. And when I woke up, my face was definitely like tender. I could tell all the spots were very, very tender still, but they didn't stay painful the same way that the nerve block injections did. I would say it started to take effect like maybe day 5 or 6. They said within the first it can take up to 10 days to like really start to paralyze the muscle. And the one where we injected and it bled, I had a bruise in between my eyebrows right here for like 4 or 5 days. So that was fun. I would say that like after the initial injections, the shoulder ones bothered me the most afterwards. I think that's honestly where I'm the tightest. It felt like someone was taking like a crowbar and trying to like pry my muscles apart. It was so painful as it started taking effect. They said that usually the second round of injections works a lot better, and I can see that makes a lot of sense to me since this is like the first one that is like starting to unwind and relax muscles that have been locked up completely tight for over a decade now, at least, that I've been experiencing chronic migraines. Here, I'll show you guys trying to push my brows together. That's it. That's me trying to push my brows together. Like I can't do it. So that's super weird. It'll be 4 weeks tomorrow since I had the injections. I don't go for the second round until 2 more months, so 8 more weeks out. So I'm really just starting this process. I've talked to a lot of other Botox patients and they didn't really notice it helping until their second and third rounds, so I am still optimistic, but it currently hasn't been helping my migraines yet. I've still been migraining since the day before I got the injections, so I'm on day 21 right now of a migraine. I have noticed more range of motion in my neck, which kind of freaked me out at first. Like, I was in a yin yoga class the other day, and I felt like I couldn't really do this like hanging head, like forward fold thing. It felt like it was really, it just didn't feel fully stable. It just kind of freaked me out. I wasn't used to having that much range of motion in my neck, and I just felt like I really needed to be protective of it. But yeah, I really hope that my next update is a success story, because I really am optimistic that this is gonna work. I've just gotten so many messages, like, and thank you all for your messages about like how helpful it's been for you. It's given me so much cautious hope that I could actually get better and get my days back, because right now it's near impossible. Working is so difficult, trying to focus on anything. They even wake me up in the night. It's been pretty relentless. I don't want to end up back in the ER for them like I did twice in the month of August when I was dealing with that 35-day migraine. I'm really nervous that we're getting back into that territory, and that my Nurtec doesn't really seem to be working preventatively anymore. I've been through so many medications now. I mean, I've tried, okay, what all ones have we been on? We've been on Ubrelvy, Nurtec, Emgality, Qulipta. I can't think of the other one, Topamax. So yeah, I mean, I've tried so many different things at this point, and I will continue to try anything because this is the worst pain.
Hey friends, a little note from post. As I was watching back the video, I realized that it was a little bit negative, and maybe overall I was not feeling good about my experience so far with Botox. Even since filming this, it's changed so much already. I am still experiencing daily migraines, but the length and severity of them is diminishing rapidly. I'm much more functional during them. They don't completely take me out. I don't need to go lay in a dark room. I'm able to take my emergency meds and usually feel okay again within a couple of hours, even. So that's a huge change from experiencing, multiple week-long migraines that just have no end. I'm very thankful to be more functional and that the severity is lessening. I'm thankful to not be in bed every day now. I feel like I'm starting to actually get to catch up on life. I think it was a little discouraging because I was down to 14 migraine days a month before starting Botox, just with Nurtec. And the Botox triggered such a horrible migraine for the next 5 weeks that it has kind of felt worse in a way compared to only having 14 migraine days a month. But I know that even having 14 migraine days is awful. It's not ideal. We want to get to at least under 8. So it's still not where we want me to be, but it is progress. I'm not experiencing hemiplegic migraines. I'm not ending up in the hospital. I haven't had to go to the ER and do a migraine cocktail. Thank goodness, knock on wood. I'm not experiencing as much vertigo and dizziness with them. I'm able to stay a lot more vertical instead of having to be laying down in a dark room, unable to do anything. So I'm still very hopeful. And so many people have reached out on TikTok and Instagram with their life-changing stories, and I'm really so hopeful. So many people don't see any relief with Botox until at least their second or third treatment. I have my second treatment here in about 6 weeks. So I'll do another update then, and hopefully I'll have a much better report. But I will say they are getting better. It is helping. It's just kind of not helping enough yet. So that's where I'm at, and I hope that that gives you a much more clear idea of what I'm going through right now. And I don't want anyone to be discouraged about starting Botox because it's absolutely life-changing for so many people, and I'm sure it's probably going to help me too. It's just a process, and I'm not there yet. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. But I'll be sharing about it along the way, and you can decide for yourself. I'm so thankful to not be alone in this chronic illness journey. So thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you. Bye.
We hope that my next Botox update is a success story. I will keep you guys updated. I love you and thank you so much. And if you've got a story with Botox, please share with me in the comments. I need all of the encouragement and tips right now. I really appreciate and love you. Thank you so much for being here. Wishing you a low pain day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.